Hello, this is Spartan Commander, and this is a 963rd Rome Total War Brotherhood game that I've put onto YouTube. But this is a different game, a different battle. I've never done this before. What I'm going to do is show you a brief description of the armies, but what I really want to do is take you on to the last stand in this battle, which I think you'll find quite exciting. Okay, so I've never done this before, so as I say, just a brief look at the armies, and then, as I say, I'm going to take you on to the last stand in this battle, which I hope you'll find quite exciting. As I say, never done this before, so this is the first time we've done this on this channel, and I hope you'll find it quite interesting. Okay, so our first teammate is GoTW Romex with the Egyptian faction. Now he's got 14 spearmen and 6 chariots, and of course his spearmen will get the desert bonus as they are desert troops. And he's got mixed upgrades through his spearmen. Our next teammate is Brotherhood member Scorpion King. He's called himself Chinny Poo, but it's Scorpion King. Now he's got 20 infantry. Okay, 19 infantry and an old school armoured cavalry general. I just wanted to show you the upgrades on a lot of his infantry. I've got 7 upgrades on, an experienced stripe, gold shield, gold attack. But he's certainly got mixed upgrades through his army. And he's got the old school armoured cavalry general there. Okay, as I say, about 16 or 17 years ago, most of us changed from the armoured cavalry general to an infantry general. So there's Scorpion King's army there. Our next teammate is Brotherhood member Fesen. Now Fesen's got 16 Sacred Band spearmen and 3 skirmisher units there. That's kind of his standard Carthage army, his faction of choice. And our last teammate is myself, Spartan Commander, who's got 13 Spartans. So there's our team there. Very diverse team, Egypt, Rome, Carthage and Greek cities. This should be a good one for you to watch. And here is the other team. We have Brotherhood member Mantu with the Parthian faction. Remember, we allow 10 cavalry max for Parthia, and he's got 10 cavalry and 5 peasants. Okay, he's got 9 cataphracts and 1 camel cataphract there. Of course, the camel cataphract will get the desert bonus, and if you notice, his cavalry is fully upgraded. 3 experienced stripes, gold shield, gold attack. So that is Mantu's Parthian army there. Okay, we'll move on now to their next teammate, who is a Brotherhood member Sultan. Now he's got the Numidian faction, and he's got 17 light cavalry and 3 elephants there, I believe, or 16 light cavalry, 3 elephants and an armoured cavalry general unit. There you are, there's the armoured cavalry general unit there. So remember, Numidia are allowed 3 LS max because of course their infantry is so poor. Their next teammate is Brotherhood member Tabor. Now Tabor has got 20 infantry. Okay, 20 infantry for Tabor. And their last teammate is Brotherhood member Royer. Now Royer has got 14 infantry and 6 cavalry. So there's the enemy team. This should be a good one for you to watch. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, at this stage of the battle, I want to show you what happened to all of Scorpion King's army. Okay, can you see Scorpion King's red Julii army being attacked by Royer's blue Scipii army there? You'll notice that Romex is bringing a couple of chariots in here to try and help Scorpion King here. But remember, Scorpion King's army is the red Julii army here. And there you can see the chariots of Romex coming in there, being a good teammate that he is. Look, bringing the chariots in, trying to help Scorpion King here. But I've got a feeling his chariots may well be routed here as well. As I say, remember, Scorpion King's a red Julii army. There you are. So all of Scorpion King's army has just been taken out. Okay, so that's all of Scorpion King's army has just been taken out. So now there's only it's like a 3v4 now. 3 in our team of Scorpion King's army has been taken out, and of course 4 in the other team. Okay, and there's my Spartans there. I've just run across from the other flank in the desert, so my troops are at least winded, but I've got to throw them straight into combat, unfortunately. Okay, at this stage of the battle, I want to show you what happens to my Spartan army there. Can you see my red Spartans there? And look at the enemy force with the downslope advantage there coming into my Spartans. Look at the elephants, the cavalry and the infantry smashing into me. Look, and bang! As they smash into my Spartan army. Elephants, cataphracts, light cavalry and infantry there, smashing into my Greek city's Spartan army there. And you can see my general there has just been routed. So the enemy now has routed all my army as well. All my Spartans have just been, as you can see, just been smashed and crashed there by the other team. Alright, so you can see Scorpion King's army, as we looked at earlier, have all been routed there, as you can see. And of course, as you can also see, all of my Spartans have now been taken out. Okay, so that's now turned this battle into a 2v4. And there's our two allies, Romex and Fesen, the only ones left. So, okay, at this stage of the battle, you'll see both Romex and Fesen here taking defensive positions up around this side of the rock. You'll see that the ground is slightly raised here, so they've chosen a good bit of ground there to set their defenses up. But just look at the enemy troops ranging against them there. All that cavalry, all that infantry, and of course the elephants there as well. And that is some kind of force that's ranging up against our two allies. As I say, remember, both Scorpion King and my armies have both been taken out, and this is basically now a 4v2 here. But saying that, Romex and Fesen, as I say, have taken up a good defensive position here, and it'll be interesting to see how the enemy are going to break this defensive position. As I say, this I think we labelled this last stand, no way out. Well, as you can see there is no way out for Fesen or Romex there. They can only stand their ground, and just look at all the enemy troops ranging against them. Okay, the Numidian cavalry, as I say, are light cavalry, but they've still got, I believe, a 7 charge bonus there. And as I say, you've got the cataphracts there with a 9 charge bonus. You've got the elephants with a massive charge bonus there. And if I'd just like to show you here at this stage of the battle, can you see how Romex has put his chariots a long way away from the battlefield? What he's waiting to do, he's waiting to bring those in when he feels it's the best time to bring them in. Remember, those chariots, desert chariots, will get a bonus as well here. But as I say, if you just look at the sheer number of enemy troops here ranging against Romex and Fesen, you can see here, as I say, the last stand, no way out for Fesen or Romex here. And they're still throwing pilers into their forward units there. As I say, don't forget, Tabor had 20 infantry, so you can imagine the firepower that he's got to throw into Romex and Fesen. Okay, so here you'll see the elephants there. Okay, remember, they've got a big charge, but also a big fear factor as well. And look what the Carthaginians are thinking of: frightened by elephants. Well, that means their morale is dropped. And here you'll see the Egyptian troops, once again, frightened by elephants. So make no mistake, the fear factor of the elephants is also taking morale away from those Egyptian and Carthaginian troops. Okay, also, the Egyptian and Carthaginian troops will be aware of the number of enemy troops as well, so that will also possibly lower their morale. So, as I say, this is going to be quite a big thing for them to try and hold, but just look at the enemy numbers. It's only going to be a matter of time, I feel, before a massive charge goes in to Fesen and Romex, and I'm guessing that that will be the end of them there. But as I say, it's got the potential to be a cracker. Okay, I thought I'd give you a view from like a bird's eye view here, looking down on Romex and Fesen's battle formations there, that defensive formation. And I just thought I'd give you that look there so you could see how surrounded they are by enemy troops, and how those enemy troops, you can see, have got their finger on the trigger, ready to do a massive assault on Fesen and Romex there. Okay, you can see the enemy troops. They may well try little melees in there just to soften up and weaken Fesen and Romex's forward units there before the main attack comes in. You wait till you see that. Okay, at this stage of the battle, I wanted to show you Royer's tactic to try and bludgeon a hole through the enemy line here. Can you see he's got 4 urban cohort units there? He's going to throw in one after the other there. Can you see? He's really trying to punch a hole through that Egyptian battle line there with those 4 urban cohort units. He's really pushing there, but you can see that both Fesen and Romex are bringing reinforcements over to the corner of that battle formation there, where you can see, as I say, a Royer there trying to press those 4 urban cohort units in one after the other. They're trying to break through that part of the battle formation. Now, if you notice here, he's moving another 2 infantry units. Now, what I'm thinking he's thinking here is possibly, is there a gap between the rock and that Egyptian unit there that he might be able to get his units in? Meanwhile, the other 2 units there are still trying to fight there, but as you can see, they didn't make a lot of progress there, and I don't think they caused a lot of casualties either with those units. But as I say, here you can see Royer. I think he thinks there's a gap between the rock and those Egyptian that Egyptian unit there. Pause the game for a second here. So at the back here, you'll see that Romex is using his chariots to kill the peasant units there, as you can see, killing a lot of those peasant units. So I'm thinking Romex is probably going to get some good kills there, because I think those peasant units are 81-man units. But as I say, just look at all this cavalry and infantry there, going to look to smash into Romex and Fesen. Right, but as I say here, you can see Royer. As I say, I think he thinks there's a gap between that Egyptian unit and the rock that he might be able to get his troops round. I think that's a good tactical... There you are, look. There. And there is a gap. There you are. He's managed to get his Scipio troops in there. He might throw the other unit in as well there, although he might still have pilots there that he could throw into the Egyptian troops that are there. But you can see those other units that were pressing in have all been routed now. But there you can see, and there's that unit there. As I say, probably got some pilots there that it could throw into Fesen's Egyptian units there, or the Carthaginians, sorry, the Fesen's Carthaginian units there, or Romex's Egyptian units. There you are, look. They've just thrown pilots into that that Egyptian unit of Romex's there. There you are, look. More pilots going in to weaken them there as they charge in. Okay, now in a second, you're going to see we're going to have a brush with an unseen ghostly force. And when you watch what happens here, I'll leave it up to you to decide what's happening here. Okay, now can you see this one Carthaginian soldier there? Okay, now you watch what happens to him, because there's an unseen ghostly force that's assaulting him. Look at that. Now watch it, he gets up, and you watch this, right? So he gets up, he gets pushed back, and then picked up and thrown down. Look at that. Now is this an unseen ghostly force? Whoa, look at that. Bang. Well, I'll let you decide that. But I felt really sorry for this guy, because he's on his own. Look, pushed back, and then he just got shoved over then, didn't he? Oh my God, look, pushed back again, and then just picked up and thrown down. Look at that. Bang. So I think there's definitely an unseen ghostly Roman force there or something that's really beating him up. And I thought that was a bit cruel. You know, what about the Geneva Convention? Anyway, so here you can see Royer couldn't break into that gap that he saw. But let's say all the enemy troops now are locked and loaded. You can see all their cavalry in wedge formation there for more penetration and more impact. Remember, those cataphracts have got a massive 9 charge bonus there, and of course the elephants have got a massive charge bonus, and I think something like a 19 hit points. And then you got another force of cataphracts and elephants there ready to smash in from this direction. So just get ready for the final assault on Fesen and Romex there. And remember that the title of this, The Last Stand, No Way Out. So you wait till you see the massive charge that is about to smash into Fesen and Romex. Okay, we're just about reaching the final stage of this battle there, where all these enemy troops with all that charge bonus and all that fear factor from the elephants are about to smash and crash Romex and Fesen. Okay, so the final assault is about to come in, and you wait till you see it's one of the biggest attacks I've ever seen of cavalry, elephants and infantry. Look at this going in now. Oh my gosh. Bang, as they smash in there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what a massive attack there. Can Fesen and Romex hold? Never, can they? Look at that. And what you're going to see is a fantastic tactical move here now. Can you see Romex is bringing the chariots in that he's held back all the way through the battle? So his Egyptian chariots with their desert bonus there is smashing into the back of those engaged enemy troops that have just smashed into Fesen and Romex. Oh my gosh, it looks like a mass rout of all the enemy troops, a mass rout of all those enemy troops there. And there's a chariots going in for a final hit. Look, and bang, as they smash in there. Oh my gosh, Fesen and Romex managed to hold against that massive charge that they just had there. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic last stand there by Fesen and Romex. Really well done by them. They set up a really good defensive formation there on that slightly higher ground by the rock. And oh my gosh, just look at that. That mass of enemy troops there that smashed into them there. All mass routed. Just look at the dead. It's like a carpet of dead. Look at all those Numidian cavalry. Look at the elephant carcasses there. Oh my gosh, you can see the Parthian dead there as well. Parthian cavalry dead there as well. And over here as well, look, you can see the elephants and the Parthian cavalry tried smashing in there as well. But it looks like they were charging slightly uphill there. A little bit more uphill there out of the dip. Look, they were charging by the looks of it. So just like to say, well done to Fesen and Romex there. They held on for a long time and then received one of the biggest attacks I think most people would see on Rome Total War there. Let's go up to the triple speed there now, because obviously that they've won. And I thought bringing those chariots in just at the right time that he's been holding back, I thought that was a great move by Romex there. Just finished off the enemy troops there. So okay, so the first thing I'd like to say is really well played to everybody in the game there. I thought everybody played well. And as you can see, it was a close victory. Well, a Scorpion King and myself lost our armies early on. I think they did really well there. Highest kills in the game goes to Brotherhood member Royer. Got some really good kills there. Unusual to have the highest kills in the losing team. So well done to Brotherhood member Royer there. Well done to Tabor. Probably be disappointed he got less than 1,000 kills. Well done to Sultan with Numidia. He'll probably be disappointed he got less than 1,000. And well done to Mantu with Parthia. They're probably a bit disappointed they got less than 1,000 kills. You can see very poor kills for me. Very disappointed there. But you saw I got smashed. Well done to Fesen. He got some good kills. Poor kills for Scorpion King. But you saw he got smashed as well there. And well done to GoTW Romex. Great kills with Egypt there. Really good kills. So really well played, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short battle, but I just thought it was great to see that last stand there manage to hold against that massive attack. It's Spartan Commander saying bye for now and see you soon.